The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Interior Secretary Benhar Abalos warns narco cops that not even retirement can help them evade justice. In a statement, Abalos said that authorities will continue investigating retired and resigned cops suspected to be involved in illegal drug trade. He added that suspected narco cops will be prosecuted once the government has enough evidence linking them to illegal drugs. The Armed Forces of the Philippines is consulting lawmakers over possible amendments to the fixed-term law. AFP spokesperson Colonel Medel Aguilar told 1PH that they're looking to amend the law to enable commanders to designate subordinates as successors. Aguilar said this is to ensure continuity in the AFP's programs. Republic Act 11709 grants a fixed 3-year term for key AFP officials regardless if they are near the mandatory retirement age of 56. This law also gives the sitting president the power to terminate a particular term as in the case of former AFP Chief Bartolome Bacaro, who was replaced after just 5 months in office.
Palagay namin, siyempre, kung may pagbabago po sa timpla na sitwasyon, may pagbabago sa threat situation, then probably we should give the appointing authority the flexibility to choose who among his people or subordinates should lead the armed forces of the Philippines down the line.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Social media companies may have to rethink their content moderation strategies after rioters in Brazil use social networking sites to organize in real time. The details in this Bloomberg Quick Take.
Social media companies did make great strides in moderating content over the recent years. However, Sunday's events in Brasilia show they have a long way to go in languages other than English.
Much like the January 6th attack on the US Capitol, posts seen by Bloomberg News suggest participants were able to openly organize themselves on social media. We discovered posts on social media featuring apparent attendees at Sunday's attack using code words to discuss their routes to Brasilia as well as the kind of weapons they were planning to bring. The terms themselves were relatively simplistic, with phrases such as Selma's Party and Corn on the Cob used as standards for demonstration and people respectively.
To many observers of the Brazilian government in recent years, it comes as no surprise that Bolsonaro's supporters have taken a page out of the MAGA playbook. Bolsonaro, like Trump, also attempted to discredit last year's election. And now, as the Brazilian government looks to bring those who participated in the attack to justice, his supporters are referring to the arrested as political prisoners and attempting to spread the claim that they were in fact infiltrated by members of radical leftist groups. What Sunday's events made clear is that the structural issues behind the way social networks handle misinformation are still very much there.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Former Interior Secretary Eduardo Año has replaced Clarita Carlos as a National Security Advisor. This change in leadership follows several shakeups in the AFP and the DND. Justice Secretary Boying Remulla says more persons with deprived of liberty will be released next week. This is after President Bongbong Marcos are ordered to decongest the country's jails. Remulla assures the public that only inmates will undergo strict vetting to ensure that only those qualified will be set free. And the showdown between the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings and the Bay Area Dragons will come to a head at Game 7 of the PBA Commissioner's Cup later today. The Gin Kings will be fighting to get their 4th title in 6 conferences, while the Dragons are looking to be the first guest team in the PBA to earn PBA champion in 3 decades. Now, some 50,000 fans are expected to flock to the Philippine Arena to witness the match set at 5:45 p.m. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.